Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we'll be talking about the top 5 coding languages of 2020. So keep in mind the sources on Google, Yahoo, any other search engine will definitely vary in the results. But from the sources I have used to gather this information, the results may be similar or different to yours. Just keep an open mind and realize that the internet is an infinite source of knowledge and information. So you could find almost anything, any source, any list of top 5 or top 10 or top anything coding languages of 2020, and you could get different results. But for this video, I have used a specific source or sources to gather this information, and if you would like, I can put the source in the description below for anybody who wants any further information or research purposes. Alright, with that being said, let's get started with today's video. Top 5 coding languages of 2020. Before we get started with the top 5 list, let's talk about Java versus JavaScript. These two coding languages are extremely similar and have an extremely popular community and growing popularity. So these two coding languages can be interchangeable on the list, because in some sources you will see that Java may be second place or JavaScript may be second place and Java may be third. But this is due to the similarities between the two. These two are extremely popular and are used between many softwares and many other applications or games. Alright, with that being said, let's move on to Python versus Java and JavaScript. So, with the sources I have used to gather this information, Python is above Java and JavaScript most of the time. But in other sources, you may see that Python is further down in the list, maybe third or fourth, and Java or JavaScript has taken the first place. But again, you have to keep an open mind because the source I've used shows Python on the top. Alright, now let's get to the list. Number 1, we have Python. This is an extremely popular coding language with many fans and an extremely big popularity. The community is also growing and becoming a lot bigger than it used to be. So here is an example code that I have inserted, and you can also go watch my Python tutorials to see any extra knowledge or any extra examples. After Python, we have Java. And as I said before, Java and JavaScript are interchangeable. But in this one, Java is second place. So Java has many fans. It is used worldwide for games, applications, and other softwares. For example, Minecraft Java Edition, which has many fans around the globe, is extremely fun and educational. Alright, now we have JavaScript. Again, extremely similar to Java, growing community, extreme popularity, and again is interchangeable with Java, depending on your source. Could be second, could be third, could be first, could be second to Java, could be third to Python. It won't matter. Just look at the source and research if you want any further details. Alright, after JavaScript, we have C++. So don't feel like C# isn't up here, because C# is definitely 6th on the list of my top 5, which I will show in the stats later. But C# was 6th, so it does not come in this slideshow. But C++ did make it to the top 5. And this is an extremely popular coding language, just like the others, but not as popular. It is used in many softwares and companies, but C++ is rather old, some people may say, and is also used a lot less now in 2020. Now, with all the top 5 being said, let's look at the status. Alright, so this is the chart from the source that I used, which I will link in the description below. So Python, as of now in 2020, is leading with first place. Java is following behind. JavaScript is under that. C++, like I said, C# coming in 6th, PHP in 7th, and Perl in 8th. You can look at the stats for 2017, 18, and 19, and resort to the source below in the description for any further details. Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video.